Joel Winters taking on Brendan Chapman. Let's get to it. Let's go to Jeff.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the cage, Brendan Chapman.
All right, Brendan Chapman getting ready to make his way out from Upstate Karate, Pitch Black MMA, Simpsonville, South Carolina, under the great coach Ray Thompson. There we, Brendan Chapman brings a record of 2-2-1 to the cage. First time I've seen him in person. I've seen a little bit of video on him, but we've seen lots of guys come out of that Pitch Black MMA camp. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I have a little podcast that I do, and he fought in November on one of the conflicts cards, and we actually got to chat a little bit about his, how he started out wrestling, and then he knew the wrestling coach over there at Pitch Black, and kind of went that way, and then moved so he would go be there and train at the gym.
Very nice. Brendan Chapman, the courageous Chapman at that. Coming in off of a win. Let's go, we'll get to the tail of the tape here as soon as we hear from Joel Winters. But talking about Brendan Chapman just a little bit more, the video that I've seen on him, you get the unorthodox striking like you would typically expect from the folks at Upstate Karate. But as you mentioned, he can wrestle too. He can grapple. He's very well-rounded. And, he's ready wherever the fight goes. So it looks like we're in for a good one. As now, like I said, we can ground a pound to the head. The shin guards are off. You're going to get a more a rule set more to what you're used to seeing. On the pro, almost like not quite pro rules, but very close to pro rules.
Yeah, and then I mean, the style is still considered like unorthodox a little bit, but it's starting to become more common where you're seeing the karate or the taekwondo stance of the combative side is starting to come out, and the younger guys are learning how to develop it into true mixed martial arts. You know what I mean? So it's very exciting to see because it's very fast, especially with the lead front kick. So it's really cool to see how they're able to go with this one.
Let's meet his opponent now. Let's go to Jeff to meet Joel Winters.
And now, help me welcome to the cage his opponent, Joel Winters.
Joel Chino Winters out of American Top Team Lima, right here in Atlanta, Georgia.
Joel Chino Winters, he's an NFC vet and is fought with us at Aries as well. 3-2 with 1 draw. So odd to see 2 fighters with both draws on their records already. Of course, like you said, American Top Team Lima, Atlanta, Georgia. Joel fought for me several times. Very good grappler, good wrestler. He is very athletic. Has got some pop too. This is an interesting one here because one would imagine, I had an interview with Joel this week, and he said he's been really working on tuning up his game in all facets. Let's go to the tail of the tape before we get going on this one.
Yeah, a little height different, definitely a little age difference, but I don't see that being a problem. But Joel coming out of ATT in Lima, the Douglas brothers are there. I'm sure he gets a lot of work. A lot of great athletes are out of that gym. And his coach, I'm not sure, I don't want to mess up his name there.
That's Jucal.
Jucal,
former UFC fighter Jucal Carnero.
Yeah, you'll see those 3 guys. Like, you'll see the Lima brothers and Jucal together all the time. And then they tend to get their team ready and their guys ready for these matches.
Joel Winters coming in at only 21 years of age, has 6 fights already. Quite a bit of experience at that young age. And this should be a good one. Like I said, I spoke with Joel Winters on my podcast, The 0 Hour. Check it out. Give it a subscribe while you're at it. He's very confident coming into this one. And we're going to see what he can do against a very, very tough Brendan Chapman. Let's get to the particulars now with Jeff Haas.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next bout of the evening is sponsored by Spectation Sports. Tonight's event is streamed live at spectationsports.com. This next bout is in the bantamweight division and scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Your first fighter fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 136.6 pounds. He has a record of 2 wins with 2 losses and 1 no contest. He's representing Upstate Karate and Pitch Black MMA out of Simpsonville, South Carolina. This is Brendan, the Courageous Chapman. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 136.6 pounds. He has a record of 3 wins with 2 losses and 1 no contest. He's representing American Top Team Lima out of the ATL. This is Joel Chino Winters.
Definitely excited to see the speed that is about to come out.
Both these guys can move. We've got the black Valley Tudo style shorts there for Brendan Chapman. The black tie style shorts with some gray trim for Joel Winters.
Yes. Excited
for this one, man. And one thing that strikes me right off is Brendan Chapman is a very big 135.
Yes. See that side stance, very, very movement, switch stance, very that style, yeah. So Joel does a good job attacking that lead leg, right? Ooh,
nice entry and takedown for Joel Winters.
Nice double leg.
But Chapman up quickly.
Quickly, very fast, bouncing up.
Joel Winters got his back to the cage and another takedown.
Oh.
2 big takedowns, 2 big slams. That gives you the ooh and ah factor.
Very strong.
As Chapman tried to get to the guard here. And Winters working to advance.
They're trying to get that full guard. So you try to go for the choke there. Let go. Now this is what you're going to see differently, ladies and gentlemen. Like we're actually to the advance now, so you can see them going for the ground and pound now.
And that opens up things.
Yes, now he's able to go end up in half guard. Look at traps.
It's arm trapped.
Yeah, arm trapped. Good job.
Big overhands there.
Yes.
Joel Winters got a real good start going here against Brendan Chapman.
Good job.
Constantly working, staying busy. No, don't want to worry about getting a stand up when he's got a nice position like this. Chapman over in his corner there, so he's got some advice there from Ray Thompson and Wes Wilson.
Ooh, watch the back of the head there.
Winters doing a very good job of just staying active here, trying to advance, trying to attack.
And then, you know, Brendan's doing a good job trying to defend as much as possible, so he doesn't progress, and trapping that that right leg down, keeping that knee up so he doesn't pass into mount.
Yeah, you're right. Chapman is very, very active here himself and trying to regain his guard, and now he's got it. But big ground and pound from Winters.
Yes. Guard. Good job. Brendan does a good job breaking his posture and pulling him down, so you can not get hit with those haymakers there.
Under 1 minute to go in this opening round, and a very, very vicious pace set early for Joel Winters. Chapman trying to work his way up. Not willing to just accept this position. And into the mount goes Winters. Goes legs grapevine. Takes his back.
And starts to
and
work.
flattening him out here, working the choke.
They're trying to get the choke in. And what we see different than we did
Ground and pound of the head, opening up the chokes.
That's right. It's hard to hand fight when you get punched in the head.
Working hard is Joel Winters. Very impressive round for him. As we're down to 15 seconds. We'll see if he can get him out of here or if Chapman will survive to see another round. 10 seconds. And these are big shots here from Winters.
He's got it. He got to stay.
Looking to the ref, wants him to stop it.
As long as you stay active and bucking him, there you go.
Chapman's going to survive. Chapman showing a lot of heart, a lot of toughness to survive that one, but an impressive round from Joel Chino Winters.
Yes. Non-hard pace.
Yes, exactly. Can he keep that pace for 3 rounds? It'll be very interesting to see. If he can, then, man, he's going to be a handful for anybody.
So, you know, obviously his game plan is to close the distance, so, you know, to keep the speed away from Brendan, and then, you know, getting him to the ground and just getting that pressure on the whole time.
This is the beginning of the fight.
Yes. So look at the replay. He gets that inside leg there, attacks the front leg, and then right away shoots for the double. He gets the big first slam here, right? Nice double leg. And Brendan right here trying to get the full guard. But Joel, very strong grip, able to control Brendan's right hand and trapping it, and, you know, landing a couple punches. And here he ends the round. Yeah, in the round with a mount on his back and just kind of stopping him up.
Tell me, I think that round's obvious for Winters.
Yeah.
Is it possible that's a 10-8 round, or is that a 10-9 round?
I don't think like it would be a 10-8 because how active defensively Brendan was. If you're understanding of like what Brendan was trying to do to survive all that, it will be a 10-9 round.
Both these guys very springy still.
Yeah.
See if we get a round as good as round number 1 here in this second. And an opening kick there from Chapman.
Side kick. They like to lead with those lead kicks there. We'll see if Joel attacks the front leg again. There we go.
He does.
Yep. And then he's going to shoot right away.
And they're deep again.
Yeah.
Kind of got it.
Almost does it. Great job, Brendan, trapping the arm and trying
immediately.
Just trying to extend him right now so he can gain a good position to defend himself against Joel. Brendan is. Looks like he wants to just trying to pressure, but
gets
Joel
side
is just
control.
grinding into position, you know. That old school wrestling mentality.
I'm seeing a lot of improvement from Joel Winters tonight. I've seen him fight several times.
Yes.
He's showing a lot more well-roundedness tonight. You know, in the past, he wanted to wrestle and grapple, but he's throwing those lead leg kicks and striking and just being a lot more active than I've seen him in the past. Very, very much improved.
So it must have been a good camp. He probably picked up some stuff and learned from his last fight, and it's coming out.
You know, he told me in our interview that he'd got in some work in with Will Brooks and Kamaru Usman and some top-level guys.
Yeah, and then a lot of people don't understand, like, working with those top league guys, if you pick up one thing for them, can help your game so much. Just one thing.
Still tenderizing that body there as Joel Winters, as we are reaching the halfway mark of the second round, and Winters is out front again.
Just trying to get the full mount here.
He's got it.
It's working. Brendan fighting, trying to get his hips out, pushing his hips, holding on to that underhook and pushing down on the head to make it difficult to pass. But
very good top control here from Joel Winters.
If he can push that elbow behind Joel's head, he can actually set up a choke.
Body shots. Those are affecting him too.
You see how red Brendan is from those body shots.
His ribs definitely getting red. They'll be sore tomorrow, win or lose. 1 minute to go in this second round. Joel Winters on top of Brendan Chapman.
And Brendan doing a great job bucking and keeping him flat, not getting him posture and to mount and throw down, those haymakers. But Joel is doing a great job of his base and not going too high every time he bucks.
Yeah.
Everybody get down close to the hips again, not getting up too high and getting reversed. So, I mean, great job by both gentlemen. Just trying to play in the game,
I think, Joel being only 21 years old, this is the time when these guys are going to progress very quickly.
Yes.
As he's still got Chapman down here with 20 seconds to go. That's the story of this round. Pretty much you're seeing it right here. Dominant position, big body blows from Joel Winters.
Yes. Again, guys are just trying to play. It looks like, if you don't understand what's going on, he's able to mount now and trying to finish the fight here. And a great job, Brendan does a great job getting his legs up and defending. Very good job by him.
Joel Winters likely banking another round. Tell me about that one, man. Would you say that one would be a 10-8? He was mounted there for a good amount.
Yeah, he was. But again, you can see Brendan, if you're watching, if you understand the jiu-jitsu, you're playing the game and defending the whole time. So hopefully we'll see here. Again, he attacks the lead leg here, Joel. Brendan right away shoots in, gets that takedown. He already knows he has the strength. Once he gets a hold of the legs, he's able to get a takedown there. But Brendan does a good job holding on right away. Almost gets the sweep. Yep. But not quite there because Joel is so strong, and not to believe it, Joel's base is really strong too. So it's hard to get that sweep in when a guy has a strong base. It doesn't over pursue passing. So good job by both gentlemen. Very impressive.
And Joel has Rush MMA coach Bubby Mitchell, the owner of this building, in his corner over here.
Yeah.
Getting ready to go to our third and final round. What does Brendan Chapman got to do to pull this back?
Man, he's got to try to keep the distance, and as soon as he gets that shot, he's got to work on getting up. I know it's hard, especially when you've been grinded on for 2 rounds. But if you can get that going and standing up and then work your game, that's the only thing you do. And try to figure out these reverse. There you go. Let's see what happens.
Both guys
right away. Tries to attack. Again, attack the lead leg. Again, look at where his entry level is. But if Brendan can circle out, didn't circle out there in time. Let's see how he defends it, but so strong. Good job just dropping him down, not worrying about the slam. Very smart for an amateur.
It really is, especially when so young as Joel Winters. Every round he's kind of come out leading with those leg kicks and then getting in there on a nice entry on a takedown, big slam.
And right now he's just trying to pace and trying to use it what he can to get, to advance him to mount, because he's trying to go. And Brendan's trying to do his best to defend and controlling the hips and keeping the head down as well. So, like, he's doing what he needs to do. But again, Joel is so strong in his base there, using the cage as well to keep it on. But Brendan's done a great job. He's just stand up. He's just stand up.
Yeah.
And he's
it's go time. It's now or never for Brendan Chapman.
Joel is so strong and having the grips, and looks like he's got the hook. Well, one hook in.
There's the second.
Yes.
Now another dominant position.
Now the punches
stretch him out.
Oof, oof. You hear the pop of the leather. Good job, Brendan. Trying to, you put yourself in situations, but you got out of a bad one. Now you find yourself in a new one, but he's able to break his posture. Now you're safe for now.
About halfway through the round now, and it's all Joel Winters again. Just stifling top control, man.
This is a survival mode right now for Brendan. And it looks like, I can't see from this angle what Joel is trying to work on that right arm there. Okay. He's just trying to get position now, and just working him a little soft. That's hand behind the neck. Okay.
Winters, I'm sure, knows he's ahead here.
Yeah.
To his credit, still staying fairly active. I would say not quite as explosive in this third round as the first two, but he really had a lot of volume in the first two.
He's just waiting his time.
Just when I say that, he unloads.
He's going to attack again, stay on his back. A little high, trying to attack for the armbar now. If he can slip that in. Oh, is that a reverse triangle? I can't see. Ref?
Yeah, it is. It's tight, man. It's getting there.
Oh, it's almost there.
Not quite.
No. He's trying to work that transition. Oh,
the armbar, though. Belly down. Oh, my gosh. 30 seconds to go. But no, he steps over.
He steps over.
Defended well.
Defending. That was close.
That was. 20 seconds now as Joel Winters was showing some submission prowess here in this third round. Chapman defending well, but just not able to get any offense going.
Yes, not able to get any offense. Survival mode this whole fight that Brendan was doing. Just couldn't stop the pressure.
Showed a lot of toughness and found himself in some bad spots that he survived. Just not able to get anything going himself. This one was all Joel Winters.
Man. The last 2 seconds he was able to find himself on top, man.
Good fight for both guys, but real impressed by Joel Winters here.
Joel did what he had to do this whole fight. He attacked that front leg to stop those side kicks and those head kicks right away, and then he shot in when he saw his opportunity, knowing that he can get that and he had the strength to do that. So good job for him. Yeah,
he looked great, man. Very impressed. He's likely going to move to Joel. Try to get some dabs. Leave me hanging. It's okay. I'm used to it. Let's go to the replay here, Sam.
So again, you saw right there. See, sets it up with the front kick, shoots in right away, and then works on that single leg. But then again, so strong. To be that strong, to be in the turtle position, and you have the single leg and able to stand straight up, that's a lot of strength, So no matter what weight class you're in.
As we await the word on the official announcement, let's go to Jeff Hobbs.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout goes to a judge's scorecard. All three of your judges saw this bout the same. Your winner by scores of 24-30 across the board by unanimous decision, Joel Chino Winters.
As expected, the decision goes to Joel Winters. 24-30 tells me those were all 3 10-8 rounds. Very interesting to see.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're not sure, but put to the naked eye, like the guy's just on his back. You know what I mean? But Brendan he survived because all the submissions that Joel was coming at, he was able to defend and survive. And but Joel just kept going, transitioning, and trying another submission. Great job defending, but it's hard when you're just in survival mode. You can't, it's the judges.
We're going to hear from our winner now.
First off, huge congratulations, Joel, but I can't help but to notice after each round you just seemed frustrated. What was going through your mind after round 1 and 2?
Just keep pushing the whole way through. Lying on my legs. It's the heart of a lion, man. We pushed through the whole fight. Non-stop pressure, pace, go.
He was fresh in the praise. So what was Bubby telling you? I could hear him kind of yelling, and it seemed like he wanted you to finish with punches and you wanted to finish with a submission.
Yeah. No, me and Bubby were just trading ideas back and forth. But no, he's a great coach. He told me what to do. We got the win, period.
So what do you want to change up next time? I know a win is a win, but at the end, you still seem like you were shaking your head. You wanted more from yourself.
Just want to finish people, bro. I want to start stopping all these guys, period. Stop them. Every time, finish. That's what I want. I'm not happy, but we'll get better.
Well, congratulations either way. You guys, let's give it up for Joel Winters.